How's it going, boys? Your boy JB, and we are back. Another episode of the Old Man Road to Glory. It's going to be a small one tonight. We're just going to run through the new team, and also, as you'll have seen recently on YouTube, I put out a poll to find out what you would like me to do with the Road to Glory moving forward. To be honest, up to this point, I have been deliberately farming coins. Going first owner at the start of the year is probably the best way to do it for me, because usually what happens is I farm enough coins to start to look at League SBCs, but of course, EA and their infinite wisdom have decided this year they just want a pay-to-play game. They don't want anybody to grind anything out, at least not up until now anyway. Obviously, I remain optimistic that it will come along. But basically, I put out a poll, which is essentially, should we continue on as a first owner, or should we change it to a pay-to-play, or at least not a pay-to-play, but a per man, but we can buy players off the transfer market. So the overwhelming response was buy players. So I have done that to create this team, and the reason I've created the team here is to effectively go around Pedri, because he is a masterpiece of a player, to be quite honest with you. So in order to make him work, and also, excuse me, in order to get Van Dijk back in the team, he was the first purchase actually. It was Van Dijk. We got him for 120,000. I shudder to look at what his price is now, to be honest with you, because it's not 120,000. Actually, it's less than that. So we've lost about 40k on him at least, anyway. But that being said, we got him in. We had Lloris here, obviously, but in order to get the chem, we needed to put in a Spanish manager to get chem on, full chem on Pedri. It did mean I could bring in Modric, which is great because he's super duper. But in order to get Modric on the chem, I bought Valverde for 33.5. Let's have a look and see how much he's worth now. So we could make money on him if we're going to get rid of him now. Probably make about 35k, a couple of k on him at least anyway. But he'll go up anyway as we go along. And then of course to get Van Dijk on chem, we had to purchase Alisson, and again we did so for just under 40k. He probably isn't worth 40k at the minute, but I think once a 40k is worth at the minute. But I think once a bigger SBC comes in where he's required, then he will be it. So we have Shaw in here. Actually, I've been using Acuna Matata more than I've been using Shaw. I don't know if I've got him on the bench here or not. I have indeed. So we have been using Acuna, who is excellent. But in order to fit him in the team, we need another Liga link, which means to take Papa out. And I've been using actually a Nesri quite a lot, so that brings us back up to 33 chem again. So this is the team effectively that we're going with. We're going to be moving forward. I think we're going to wait until the end of next week, because that's when the end of the season is completed and we get back into rivals again. This is the rivals team I'm going to be using moving forward. The custom tactics for it is fairly simple. I run a 4-4-2-2. It's 45 width, 50 depth, fast build up, direct passing. This should say actually 50. Players in the box is down. Corners, free kicks is down. I put that up by one just to see. And it says running a 4-4-2 with Pedri and Nesri up front. Smith Rowe, Valverde on the sides, Modric and Fabinho in the middle, with the defence just as the defence was, and pretty much how you'd seen it. Instructions for that: Pedri is balanced, as is in Nesri. Normally I would have them on get forward, but I watched the video recently from Viper, and he said to take them off, and it actually works really well to take get forward. Not get forward, the get in behind off them. Valverde, though, is set balanced again, stick to position, as is Smith Rowe. Modric cover, probably need to change that actually. I wonder did I do any of those at all? So he's there, cover, they're set to cover wing, cover centre, they should be set to Van Dijk. The only thing that should be set here is these should be set to overlap, and that's pretty much the instruction set. for that 4222 in game. So this is the team we're going to be using moving forward. We're going to be putting out a load of clips over the next week. We're going to be testing Pedri. I've already played with him a few times. Say a few times, 15 matches. But bear in mind, this is mostly all squad battles, so we haven't tested him out in rivals yet. But we will be testing him out over the next wee while. So you'll see a video of that in the clips channel or the clips area next week, alongside everything else that we're getting up to. So thanks very much for hanging out with me on this quick one. I've been your boy JB. Like, subscribe, and comment if you're new. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new as well, because I know that I think it's 73% overall people watch my videos don't subscribe. So hit the button. It's free. It's okay. Just do it. You never know what you'll find coming out of this channel. So catch you all again very, very soon.